Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue on my Thursday night live stream. How's everybody doing? Who we got up in here? We got anybody in here? Oh, Big Carl Padgett. What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. What it do? What up? Can you hear me? Is my mic working? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if I'm being heard. I just want to make sure my sound's all right. What up, Raymond? Um, okay, we got people up in here. I see y'all. Okay. All right, we're good to go. All right, Raymond. Thank you, brother. Um, the lunatic, what it do? Kid Rascal, how you doing, man? 1946, what's up? Gerard, what's going on? Mr. Chavez, what it do, brother? Hero Party, what's going on? Daniel Perez, I see you in here. Cowboy Sweats, what it do? New era, new regime, number 6 results. I like that. And if y'all don't know what number 6 results mean, that's Super Bowl number 6. Now, you know me. I'm never gonna go as far as the saying, "Oh, Stuart Morrison, what's going on, man?" Let me make you a mod, man. I meant to do that from before. There you go, Stuart. I meant to make you one before. What's going on, Rue? What up, Rue? He said, "Let's get Earl tonight." I know everybody. You said I'm low on volume. That might be you, man. Turn it up a little bit. Hold on, let me see something. My volume's up. You can't hear me, Big Curl? Yeah, I think Big Carl, you might need to turn your volume up, man. When am I going over to Marks again? Oh shoot, tomorrow night for his live stream. I forgot I have to work on his channel tomorrow. So, Thomas Garrett, what it do? You in Missouri tonight? All right. If you haven't noticed differences, Blunt Clever had to move. He was starting haha. Well, actually, probably haha wouldn't even been on the team if Garrett was here, because remember they signed haha because of his you know him being one of Mike McCarthy's old players. See, this is the reason why I thought he was going to be on the team, like he had a lock, because of the simple fact that he was on the Packers. Like I said, the only team that he didn't do well on was the Redskins, and the Redskins, I pretty much sure it was the no, Mark Holmes not in the live stream, not that I know of. Mark is rarely on my live streams because Mark is busy doing his own thing. He's rarely on my channel. When he does come in, I'm actually shocked. So what are we getting? I don't know what they're making room for. I really don't. I don't know if it's Earl. I don't know. What up, Shay? But this is my whole thing, right? I thought that haha had a chance of staying on the team because of his, connection with Mike McCarthy. And the fact that, like I said, he played well for the Bears. He played well for the Packers. That year that he was with the Redskins, like I said, it was a different scheme. It wasn't really a good scheme fit for him over there because the things they do in Washington was a little different. I don't think HaHa's a bad player. I never did. I was excited when they actually signed him in the offseason. I don't know what it was that discouraged them that quickly for them to eat $2.25 million. That's the reason why I'm shocked. I'm not necessarily shocked because of the other, because I've heard the other reports and stuff that came out, but I thought a lot of that stuff was hearsay. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber. I don't work for the team. I'm not there. I don't see what's going on in practice. A lot of us haven't really seen anything going on in practice because we haven't been there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I look at it like this. If he was to stay on the team, I mean, I know Darian Thompson was playing lights out, but I mean, I don't think HaHa was so bad that he wasn't going to be a playmaker. That's not what but again, it had to been something for them to not want him anymore, for them to just go ahead and for them just to eat that $2.25 million. Well, Thomas Garrett, man, I wanted them to get Eric Reed. Me and Mark been talking about that for a minute. I'd rather Eric Reed than Earl Thomas. I'm gonna tell you my biggest issue with Earl Thomas outside of the recent events of his behavior. What up, Lola? How you doing? Bring Eric Reed. They're not gonna get both of them. They can't afford both of them. Michael DeRee, what's going on? Because like I said, they just ate $2.25 million for a ha. They ate money from the Gerald McCoy signing as well because they cut him. They actually should have kept McCoy for real. Chisa, what's going on? In my opinion, I think they're making room for Earl. It's somebody. I mean, we don't know. And like I said, Stephen Jones is not going to tell you who it is. He's not going to tell you who it is. Like I said, the reason why I don't want Earl is this reason. A couple of reasons, actually. When, like I told you guys before, when the Ravens cut him, it was the players on the team that didn't want him. And I understand that everybody's a fanboy right now. They love Earl Thomas for his playing ability. I'm not taking nothing away from the way that this kid plays. But the problem that I have is the stuff that I heard from what he did over there. I don't want him doing that over here with the Dallas Cowboys because again, you see how everything that we're doing right now, all the players are meshing together. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's doing their thing. But then you bring this guy here, and it's just like, okay, is he going to cause those same problems that he did in Seattle? Is he going to cause those same problems that he did with the Ravens? I don't need that. Bones Crusher, what's going on? I don't need that here. I don't need that. Oh, I'm chilling, Lola. Had a long day at work, but I'm all right. Lakers fan says he's hyped. I'm hyped for the season. But this is the thing. If they do bring in Earl Thomas, it's definitely a conversation has to be had. They're going to have a sit-down talk with him and be like, look, you need to explain to me what's going on, why you were acting the way you acted with them, and how are you going to change that coming here. I mean, they could possibly switch Daryl Worley, but from what they're saying is Daryl Worley is going to do double duty. They're going to have him. They're going to have Daryl Worley all over the place. Daryl Worley was a good pickup in the offseason because that boy has a lot of ability, and again, all of them guys that we have on this team, they fight for the ball. Now, another thing that I had with Earl Thomas is this. If you go back and look at how he played, and we're talking about even the Seattle days with him and Cam Chancellor back then, when they were in Chris Richard's system, they didn't play the system. They didn't. They kind of just free balled the whole way. If you go back and look at how they were playing with Seattle, they free balled. They literally did what they did. They just used their athleticism to make plays. They didn't stay within the system. They used the system as a base, but they went off kilter all the time. The way this system that we have right now, they're not going off kilter. Everything is scheduled. Everything is for you to play how you're supposed to play. David, thank you for the super chat, bro. Must have really sucked to eat that money. Yeah, that $2.25 million, man. You need every bit of money you need. You don't need to be sucking up money like that. Hell, they could have gave me that $2 million. I could have got myself out of debt right now. That's why he hated Baltimore. But hey, look, they gave him that $50 million contract in the beginning. He took it, right? And he took that over coming to the Cowboys. So did he really want to come to the Cowboys that bad? Because if you wanted to come that bad, you would have came when you had the opportunity. I mean, y'all got burned. We got burned by him the first time. You don't think he'll do it again? Question E2: how do you think this move affects Donovan Wilson? He's a person. They haven't really been talking much about him, but I know that this Clinton-Dix being released is directly affected to Darian Thompson. He definitely, he was going to be on the team anyway, but he could potentially be the starter next to Xavier Woods if they don't bring anybody in. They could be. Who knows? Y'all talking about Earl Thomas? Hell, they could be looking at somebody else from another team that they're waiting to get cut. Because remember, Saturday is the cut down to the 53. So if they cut down these guys and they see a safety that another team got rid of that they didn't have space for, they might go out and get that player too. I mean, there's sky's the limits on what they could do. But I think this directly affects more of Darian Thompson. And don't forget about Luther Kirk. Luther Kirk might actually, a guy that could have just been a practice squad player, might actually make the 53 now because they're short at safety. So if they're looking at their safety position right now and they're saying that they like what they have right now, they might just keep Luther Kirk. And Luther Kirk is an undrafted guy, and you could go back in the offseason. I did a video on him. You can, hell, if they like what they see with him, he could be a rotational guy. So I mean, we know that he's a special teamer, so he's at least that. Hey Timothy, you stupid. You said they did a sign Philly 500 so he could double moonwalk in that ass. Let me tell you something, Tim. Can somebody explain to me why Philly 500 kept saying, what is with this double moonwalk thing? Like, what is he talking about? Like, is he literally talking about an actual moonwalk? And what does that have to do with football? Like I didn't understand when he was talking about it on Mark's channel. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. What are my feelings about? You mean Jordan Lewis? Jordan Lewis definitely got a spot on this team. I'm pretty sure that they're going to rotate these guys. I'm telling you, the way that they're going to do this back end is going to be so hybrid. And I heard Philly 500 on Mark Holmes' channel talking about some. He was talking about his Eagles or whatever. I'm sitting here like, bruh, y'all got two offensive linemen out, and then they talking about we need to watch our secondary because our secondary is trash. I said, bruh, you must don't pay attention because these guys are going to be better than even us Cowboy fans are going to think. I got a feeling that this team is going to turn around like tremendously just because of the coaching staff and what they're doing with the players. And you could kind of get that feeling from the players themselves. They are actually excited. I ain't never seen these players this excited to get ready to play football. You said you need to loss to stay. Oh, the Celtics lost? Damn, bro. Earl is a flight risk. That shit can come back and bite. Yeah, I be trying to tell people that. Everybody just looks at Earl Thomas like, oh, he's just good. He's just good, and he's just this and that. Okay, whatever. If that's the case, then if you want a guy that's good, go get Eric Reed. You see what he did with the Panthers. He played pretty well for them for that year. No. Don't be sorry about it. I was just trying to figure out what it meant, what it was all about. No, you good. You good. Yes, Purge Squad, 1 week away, baby. Let's go. L Boogie, where you been at, man? L Boogie, where you been at? More like double moon pies. Come on, David. Speaking of that, I just want to tell y'all real quick, and you guys are, we love each other. We do, and I can talk about this. Normally I don't address like trolls like that because I really don't care. You said, can we afford them? That really depends. Yeah, Zeke fan. I was just talking about that. I was just talking about the live stream. I saw it. That's why I said I didn't. What I was saying was I didn't understand what Philly 500 was saying when he kept talking about double moonwalking. My man said double moon pies. I had somebody come on the channel, right? And like I said, I don't normally address that, and it don't bother me because it ain't true. And I'm confident in myself, so I don't really care. The dude tried to tell me I was fat, and I'm just like, I was like, and as a guy, and I'm just like, wow, you're wrong because I'm not fat. I actually work out a lot. I'm a very stout individual. I got broad shoulders. I got a little bit of stomach, but I'm not fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm stout. But I told the dude, I said, you're judging another man's weight on his YouTube channel. That's a little suspect to me, bro. That's what I told him. And I was just weird because I was just like, you say that and then, you come here for the content, right? Why are you worried about what the person looks like? Does it matter? But people are people. What's it? Oh damn, I missed it. What did you say? There was a comment I wanted to comment on. I missed it. If we get safety after week 1, don't we have to guarantee the contract? Yes, we do. Oh, well, we don't. Not after week 1. I mean, that's an option if they wanted to do that. But I mean, you're gonna want to get your guys before week 1 to get them in here and get ready to be on the team and things of that nature. Big Carl, appreciate it, man. And see, that's the thing, Big Carl. That's my biggest thing, and that's what I live on. That's why I tell you that's my hashtag, keeping it real, because I don't just look, because you can't. Sometimes, excuse me. Sometimes you get to a point where you look at your team, right? We're all, well, not everybody in here is a Cowboy fan, but for the most part, whatever team that you're a fan of, right? If you're a fan of a team and you're a diehard fan, right? There ain't nothing wrong with that. You love your team. Win, lose, tie, whatever, it don't matter. You're there for your team. And that's how I am too. But as a YouTuber, though, I have to think from a different perspective. I can't just sit here and just be like, oh my God. I can't fall in love with players. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll see me do it a little bit here and there, but I can't fall in love with players because I have to, like my job as a vlogger, I literally have to speak what it is. You know what I mean? Because if I don't, then I'll fall into the narrative of being a fanboy. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying, as a YouTuber and to bring content to you guys, I have to look at things from a different perspective, from the business side of football, from the player side, from the coaches side, from the management side, all of it. You know what I mean? And that's why when I bring it to you, I hope to give you guys a different narrative. So when you're looking at it, you're like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. So that's why I said when everybody kept talking about like, oh, they don't care about Earl Thomas's attitude or whatever. But I'm like, you should care about that, because what if he comes to the Dallas Cowboys and he just punches Xavier Woods in the face? How would you feel? And then all of a sudden there's a rip in the locker room, and then that dynamic that you have with this team just goes away. Now the locker room's all fucked up because what are you going to do? So, I mean, that's just how I feel about it. Haha just didn't fit the scheme. Oh, well, on to the next. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, you know what's funny? And watch the Eagles pick him up. And that would mean that he played for all 3 teams, well, 3 of the 4 teams in the division if he does that. Yeah, Z fan. I'm not really a fan of Earl. Like I said, I like his game, but you're not gonna come in here and just freestyle. You can't come in here freestyling, bro. You can't do it. How much did Haha walk away with? Probably like $1.5 million. No, I'm sorry. 2.25 million. That's what he walked away with. That was his guaranteed money. So Haha ain't tripping because he know he got $2.25 million, and then he gonna go get picked by another team anyway. So he ain't worried about it. I mean, he's probably a little upset because he wanted to play for Mike McCarthy again because he expressed that in his interview, but you know. Big Carl, I'm glad you said that. Say it for the people in the back. The way our front line is playing right now, you could put anybody back there. Now, I wouldn't just put anybody back there, but I get what you're saying. The guys that we have now are pretty are more than capable of doing that. I mean, everybody like down so many of the guys that we had on this team before, but these guys played well. It was just a different scheme. You said, damn, for 2 months? Yeah. Oh, boom. Guess who stepped in the room to Cal? What's going on, Tamira? Welcome, Tamira. You know, I get excited when Tamira come in here because it'd be long stretches that I don't hear from Tamira. But I know you're doing your thing, Shouty. I know you're doing your thing. Dallas Cowboy fan 1980. What up, bro? With the $2, I'm gonna say it like Big Game James. With the $2 holla, 10 days, bro. Can't wait. I'm feeling the power. Yo, shout out to Dallas Cowboy fan 1980, man. Go check out his channel if y'all don't know already. I'm pretty sure y'all subscribe to my man. He spits hot fire as well. He's one of my other favorite YouTubers, man. I fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, yo, next time I come to Texas, bro, I know you out there in Anna, but I'm gonna come check you out, bro. Next time I come to North Texas, bro, we gotta link up. We gotta do a live video together, bro, and it's gonna be fire. Let me know, bro. You had high hopes for Donovan Wilson in the second year. I mean, but like I said, if he stays on the roster, man, he'll more than likely be a special teams contributor. But again, guys, understand that this is going to be a rotation. Rotation. So you're going to see a lot of these guys do their thing, man. You're going to see it. And don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about it. D Lunatic, thank you, brother. Mike McCarthy proven this is our year 2020. Number 6, baby. Yeah, number 6. You know what? You know what's funny? And I was talking to Mark about this too the other day, and we had a conversation like, if the Dallas Cowboys do their thing, and they actually, first of all, let's win an NFC title game. Let's do that. Because when was the last time we done that? I'll wait. It's been a long damn minute since we won an NFC title game. Now, let's get that first. If you get that and then you stretch it further and they somehow make it to the Super Bowl and then the Cowboys somehow win the Super Bowl, do you know what the haters are going to say? Do you know what the haters are going to say? They're going to be like, oh, they won because it was a down year. It was COVID. A lot of teams weren't healthy. There was really no competition for them. A lot of teams were decimated with injuries and COVID. That's what they're going to say. L Boogie, thanks for the super chat, brother. Welcome back to the channel, man. Like I said, it's good to see you back. Joseph Benson, appreciate it, brother. And this is the thing. I'm loving the people I got in here tonight. I got 1980 in here. I got Tamir in here. L Boogie came back. Man, y'all showing love tonight, man. Yo, let's keep this rolling, y'all. Let's keep it rolling. Keep the fire coming. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on everything, because a lot of you I haven't talked to in a while, so just keep it coming. Right, Michael. You guys needed a pandemic to win the Super Bowl. Like, really? Like, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the narrative. And then they're going to try to find a way not the Cowboys, but the talking heads are going to find a way to say that the Cowboys shouldn't pay Dak Prescott because he don't deserve it, because this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. I know you guys heard what transpired the last couple of days, right? With these meetings. They were literally talking about Mike McCarthy, and we know that Mike McCarthy loved to call his own plays, right? He literally came in here and was like, you know what? What we're going to do, Kellen Moore is the offensive coordinator. He's calling the plays. Mike McCarthy said he's not stepping in the way of that. Yes, he's going to be there for him. You said Skip will bitch and have to. Yeah, I know he will. Skip. They always want to discredit that, but it is what it is. But I mean, when you look at the whole grand scheme of things, man, it's just the Cowboys are the most loved and the most hated team in the NFL. When I tell you it is hard to be a Dallas Cowboy fan, it is hard to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. It ain't easy. A trophy is a trophy no matter what. Right. Well, tell the Eagles that too. But anyway, I think I won. But anyway, because remember before the Eagles got there, we were using the blow pop as the official Super Bowl ring for them. Oh, the ring pops or whatever. Kellen Moore is going to be one of the best OCs. I've been telling y'all shit. I've been telling y'all that. Like, I feel like he's going to be like the next Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan, the next Sean McVay. Like, he's going to be one of those young guys that's going to eventually be a head coach for this league, and he's going to look back at Mike McCarthy and be like, "Thank you, brother, because you are the reason why I became what I became." And I said the best thing that happened to Kellen Moore was Mike McCarthy coming to be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, because of the simple fact that like he's allowing a young boy to do his thing. He's letting his creativity shine. He's not stepping in the way. What did Jason Garrett do? Y'all remember the first and second game of the season last year when we were playing? You see us, we did a couple of exotic things, right? Things were clicking, things were working, and all of a sudden it stopped. Jason Garrett was like, you having too much fun over there, bro. You're not about to take all this credit. So Jason Garrett, what he did was he did that conservative thing that he does, and he just held it back. He pulled it back. And when he pulled it back, we're sitting here like, what the hell? And then some of y'all guys didn't understand what was going on at first. Y'all was like, oh, Kellen Moore is having the case of the oopsies. And I tried to explain to y'all that it wasn't Kellen Moore. That was Jason Garrett holding the back, doing that conservative bullshit that we've been doing over and over again. That's the narrative that I'm talking about for like the last year. So, like I said, the best thing that happened to Kellen Moore was Mike McCarthy. And I think that with that being said, oh, Carolyn, thank you for the super chat. It's our year. I mean, she said it best. It's our year. Now, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that coaching don't matter, because it does. You said don't bring up Jason Garrett, give you heart palpitation. Yeah, but we got to talk about it because it's the transition right now, and I'm trying to get people to understand that, like, the way that we thought before, we have to unlearn everything that we learned for the last decade and relearn something different. You said that's Foles' ring. It is. You're right, Perez. That's Foles' ring. Yeah, he was definitely shut down by Garrett, and this is the thing. When we start doing, you say, am I at my mom's crib? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm starting over in life myself, from being divorced and trying to, get back on my feet again. That's where I'm at right now. So, yeah. Yep. When I do get back on my feet, though, things will be bigger and better. The channel will be bigger and better. And, when I get a new home or whatever, and I build up my new man cave, and Mark's going to help me out with that. So it's going to be awesome. So, this has been a very down year for me, but I'm telling you, bro, I ain't giving up. And just like I tell you guys, never to give up, man, because life will throw curveballs at you tremendously, but you got to keep on moving. You got to stay positive, and things will get better. But, Kid Mega, man, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you, Alan. Oh, I'm good, man. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. God got me, man. God got me. And Tamira, because we talked about this. So, and Tamira, let me. Hey, are you coming back this weekend, Tamira? Because we gotta link up. Oh shit, I missed it. You asked Philly 500 why he needed a trophy case for one trophy. He got a trophy case, Michael? Come on. He don't need that. He don't need none of that. Zeke fan, appreciate you, brother. I definitely appreciate you're not alone. What doesn't kill you make you strong, in my opinion. Yeah, the lunatic. That's what it is, bro. Yeah, Jason Garrett did ruin a lot of careers, but I'm gonna tell you. You said, "Am I comfortable giving full play call to also?" So this is the thing. This is the thing that I was gonna piggyback on. You stupid to me. You say you ain't messing with. No, I feel you. But when you do, we do got to link up though. Appreciate it, Shay. Definitely appreciate it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about AC1. So AC1, bro. Like I tell you this, so with Kellen Moore being the offensive coordinator and Mike McCarthy stepping back and allowing him to be him, there is a lot of input going on. So it's not like he's doing it by himself, but he's not. So whenever there comes like a 2-minute drill or something like that, you damn sure Mike McCarthy's going to put in his ear, hey, let's go ahead and do this. Let's run this. He's going to probably tell him some of the things to run in those 2-minute drills. Because these are the scenarios that's going to happen, right? So you're going to have Kellen Moore doing this thing. He's going to be calling plays primarily. 2-minute drill, you're going to have certain situations where they go with the RPO and Dak does his thing. So they're going to tell Dak, hey, in this situation, run it how y'all run it. Run it how y'all run it. Then Mike McCarthy is going to step in and he's going to be like, all right, this is a tough situation that we're in right now. If it's a situation where it's like live or die and you're like about to win the game, but you're like down by 3 points or something like that, you need to get that score in to get in there. So I believe that Mike McCarthy is going to come in, he's going to step in, and he's going to tell Kellen, this is what we need to do. So don't feel like that, because I believe that like everybody's working together. The quarterback's coach has input. The tight ends coach has input. This whole offense is going to work together. And Dak Prescott said it himself. We are getting input from so many different people in that area that like everybody's meshing. And I believe that this year is gonna be so much better because of the simple fact that like people are trying to win. They're not just sitting here. Let's just go for the field goal here, guy. Let's just kick the ball. No, we're going for the damn touchdown. That's what we're doing. Yes, sir, the lunatic. You said it right. Oh yeah, Michael Gallup ain't going nowhere. Jason Garrett. The Giants fans love him up there, and he's gonna end up taking Joe Judge's spot anyway. So he's gonna be the coach up there at some point. Go for the throat cutter. I hear you. Tamira, thank you. I appreciate you coming in here. Hit me up when you get a chance, Tamira. We got to chat. But yeah, looks like Ertz may be out in Philly. They don't offer him money. Well, yeah, he a prima donna. He gonna want that money. All right, Tamira, peace out. Tierra, what up? Welcome, Tierra. Folks sleep and let them sleep. I'm telling you. And look, and you know what's gonna happen, Tierra? They're gonna jump on that bandwagon as soon as the Cowboys start winning. As soon as they see Zeke start eating. As soon as they see these wide receivers out here burning DBs. As soon as they see Dak Prescott out here throwing dimes downfield, you already know what's gonna happen. Officially, Coco. What up, Coco? Yeah, you late. You late as a bug. You late as a bug. Why you late though? You normally in here early. Coco, I gotta play your theme song. He going to get that job in New York. Judge just keeping it warm for Jason Garrett. Yeah, I'm telling you. And look, I just you just get that feeling that he gonna take that thing. He gonna go in there and take that thing from him. You just gotta show him. Cowboys execution. What up, man? All right, so I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. I want to acknowledge a soon to be future sponsorship for my channel that I wanted to show you guys right now. Carolina Cowboys, appreciate it, man. Nah, the wagon leaving week 1. If you on your own, yeah, well, you already know. I wanted to take a quick break for a second to talk about my sponsorship. So these bottles right here, I know you guys are probably wondering what the hell this was. So these are different teas from a sponsor. It's a black-owned company, and not only that, it's a female-owned company. So definitely support our people. The name of the company is J. Elise Tea. She has royal teas, these royal iced teas. All of them are delicious. I've sampled pretty much all of them already before I even did the live. She has the sweetened, the Hiccabis, the heart tea Hiccabis, sweetened and unsweetened, and then this one is the sweetened one. This is mine right here, because I like my drink sweet. White teas, the Hiccabis teas, and her email, you can catch her on, she has an Instagram. So it's J Elise, Jelise T. That's on Instagram. And hold on 1 second. So the Hiccabis tea is good for your cardiovascular system. It helps lower your blood pressure, keeps your cholesterol at a healthy range, and it's packed with vitamin C. It's great for your immune system, and it helps regulate blood sugar levels. So those of you that are dealing with, diabetes and things of that nature, these teas are definitely good for that. Those are people that are trying to work. If you're a person that works out a lot, like me right now, like I've been on my workout kick like heavily. Like I've been losing a lot of, weight, a lot of body fat. So these teas are definitely good for you. And us dealing with this pandemic and all this craziness going on in the world right now. Yes, hypertension as well. Hypertension, anxiety. These teas are definitely good. So check out her stuff. These teas are really delicious though. And I ain't even lying to you. They're definitely good. I actually ordered a whole box of it for myself. Yeah, Jeff, I've been, like I said, I've been on it, bro. Like I've been working out. I've been in the gym. And like I said, these teas are definitely good. No, that wasn't a beer. These are the teas that I'm promoting. And you said too bad you don't like tea, but you should give it a try though. At least check out her website though. And her email is the jelist@gmail.com. So you can email her. You can go to her website at www.jelest.com. You can check out her website. There's a section for you to put your name for contact information. You can ask questions. I believe these smaller bottles are like $4 a bottle, but you can get them like by the bundles as well. But it's definitely good though. The Hiccabis is definitely good because again, us going through this pandemic right now, it helps with that anxiety and stuff like that. And like I said, a lot of people have different health and concerns and things of that nature. So like I said, I mentioned those of you that got diabetes, and I know black folks, we have an issue with hypertension and high blood pressure issues. So these help regulate your blood pressure as well. So, like I said, you can check her Instagram page. If you have any more questions about it, you could DM me on my Instagram. On my Instagram, you guys already know my Instagram. You can DM me. I could give you more information about that off camera. So, back to action. Yeah, Shay, definitely check her out, Shay. And she actually lives here in the DMV, but she's getting ready to move back to Detroit. But she comes back and forth, so she definitely has like her stuff in some of the stores here, and she's actually going to Detroit this weekend to promote her stuff back home. So definitely checking out these entrepreneurs because I'm telling you, like we gotta support our people. This is what we gotta do. You said you take multivitamins. I want to try. Yeah, see, the multivitamins are good too. With the gummies, I take the gummies as well. But like I said, I'm about to start. Like I said, I ordered these teas from her myself, and I'm really like getting into drinking these teas. Especially, I'll take them to the gym with me because she bottles them herself. So yes, support minority businesses. That's how you do. And like I said, this is a woman-owned business as well. So which is even better. You know what I mean? Yeah, the gummies are good, Reckless. They got the zinc and everything in there. But vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, all that. You need all that. You need all that for the regularity of your body. And if you look at the Hiccabis tea, if you go research it, a lot of countries like my home country, Jamaica, like a lot of countries like basically lived off of this stuff, like Japan. Like because they were known for like lowering your risk of getting cancer and things of that nature. We know how cancer is running rampant right now. Everybody's dying of cancer right now. Like Chad, we lost a great one in Chadwick Boseman, man. And you gotta watch your health, man. You gotta look at like especially like with your health and things of that nature. It's definitely a serious thing right now. You said you ate a weed gummy last night and you saw the devil. I don't know about those gummies, bro. I don't think we talk about those type of gummies, bro. What it do? Do you think it come? You think it's going to come from getting cut because Xavier Woods is also injured too? Well, see, this is the thing. Xavier Woods is going to play week 1. His injury is not that serious. They're probably going to hold him out and have him light duty until week 1. Like I said, I think what's going to happen if it's not Earl Thomas, if it's not Eric Reed, they can be looking at a safety that can potentially get cut from another team this weekend that they can probably bring in to the Dallas Cowboys and fill that role. And we were already thin at safety. This is the reason why I was. You said what size per bottle? I think these are. So there's only 15. There's only 15 calories per serving. It's an 8-ounce bottle. It's an 8-ounce bottle. You said they better get somebody. They will though. I mean, and I hate to use the term trust the process, but in this situation, it makes sense. I don't know why they cut haha, but I guess it doesn't matter. Uh, they got a plan. They know what they're doing. Chris Wise, man, definitely appreciate your support, man. Definitely do. Was haha a surprise cut, or do you think is another one? I was surprised that he was going to get cut because of the simple fact that he was a McCarthy guy. You know what I mean? Worley Robinson getting work at safety. Yeah, well, see, this is the thing. Worley, like I said, Worley, they're going to have Worley all over the place. And if you go back and listen to Maurice Lindquist when he was talking, he basically said, like, I look at these guys as all DBs. So just know that it's going to be a hybrid back end. These guys are going to be moving all over the place. It's not. I don't think that they're going to have a specific role per se. I just think that they're going to use the best of each player's ability and work with them in that aspect. And I think that's how it's going to work. New Life Cowboys, thank you for the super chat. Are you a new subscriber? This is the first time I've seen your name in here, but welcome. I definitely appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Man, I work hard on my content, man. I really do. I do a lot of research, and I try to put out the best stuff I can, man. Like I said, me and 1980 talk about this all the time. Like, we're not always right, but we try to get as best as we can. We don't work for the Dallas Cowboys, and we don't get paid by them either. So it's one of those things where it's just like we just try to get in where we fit in. You know what I mean? I've never seen anyone on the Cowboys be a ball hawk more than Diggs. He's fire. Now, Allen, I'm not gonna say pump your brakes on Diggs, but Diggs is great. Don't get me wrong, but remember he's still a rookie. And the only bad thing I can say about Diggs is he takes too many chances sometimes to the point, and you can't do that coming into the NFL. And I love his aggression. I'm not taking that away from him, but you got to be careful jumping routes all the time because that wide receiver, like if you playing against a dynamic receiver like Hopkins, like DeAndre Hopkins can snatch that ball out, and he done burnt you because you done jumped the route too early. So be careful with that. Eastside Cheryl. James Raven, what it do? They show Diggs in like if you actually pay attention, like when they show like the little practice segments, you'll see some of the after the practice, you'll see some of them posted on Twitter and stuff like that. So I seen some of the plays and stuff where he was like, where you could see where he was jumping for the ball and stuff like that. And then they were talking about it on the 105 The Fan, and they were basically saying that was one of his weaknesses. But outside of that, though, Diggs is going to be dynamic. Once he gets his footing in the NFL and he gets some games under his belt, he's going to be good. Basically, off the strength of him being a former wide receiver, he knows how to play a wide receiver. So you know what I mean? King James, what it do, bro? I know his head coach was a sponsor. He must have played bad. I mean, some people say he was slow. Some people, I don't know. I didn't really see much of him. I didn't see much film on him doing much. So I don't know what they were looking at or what they weren't looking at. Yeah, it's good to have aggression, but just not too much. You got to know when to do it. And I think you learn that once you got some games under your belt. Ready, red. There you go with that bush. you have two channels, the Lunatic. Okay. So you were on both of them at the same time? Wow, that's interesting. Okay. So you're basically like 2 subscribers in one. I like that. That's cool. Smart, smart, smart. I have a question. What thoughts do you have on Daryl Worley? You must have just came in. I just talked about him. I was saying that with Daryl Worley, I really like what I see with him. He was probably one of the sleeper picks that we picked in the offseason in free agency. I really like what he brings to the table. I like his tenacity. I like the way that he bats the ball down. I like the way that he's always in coverage. He's always there. But again, if a wide receiver makes a play on him, that wide receiver is just dynamic because he just make that play. And but he's always in position. And he reminds me of a more dynamic version of Byron Jones. Um, in Christ, I don't know what you're talking about. I never saw a question that you asked. Only thing I saw from you was you kept saying that he was slow. That's not a question. I don't even think the people that I was doing fantasy football, I don't think they're doing it this year because of the way this offseason has been. They just kind of gave up. Now, like I said, Thompson, I thought was going to be a rotational player, but if they start him next to Xavier Woods, who knows? You asking me about Earl Thomas, would he will be a Super Bowl contender? I mean, I don't think that he makes us a Super Bowl contender any more than what we would be without him. Um, I just appreciated the lunatic. I think that pretty much if you bring a safety, if it's him, if it's Reed or any other capable safety out there, I think that the way that we're playing on defense now, with the way that they're moving the guys on defense, see, the bottom line that you got to understand is our defensive front is better. Because with that pressure that they're putting on the quarterback, it's going to help that back end tremendously. So that 1-2 more seconds in coverage is going to help get that ball knocked down. So I look at it like this: I think that they're going to be dynamic with or without it. So that's how I feel about it. You said Thompson is sorry. Apparently, the coaching staff don't think that. They think he's really good. I mean, for them to cut haha like that, they obviously think a lot of Darian Thompson. Rat Pack, what it do? What it do? How do I feel about Blake Jarwin? I think Blake Jarwin is going to be really good. We've seen him on those seam routes, right? We've seen what he's done in the little time that he was allocated the times before. Um, Remember, what's going to be key with Blake Jarwin is this, and I've said this before: the way that our offense is set up, they're going to spread these defenses out like a mug because we have a lot of weapons. So they're going to spread the defense out. So when you spread a defense out, they're going to be that middle is going to be open. So those seam routes, like right up those numbers, that's Blake Jarwin's area, and that's where he's going to be working a lot at. So when that stuff gets spread out and you play fake and you hit the ball out to the tight end, oh, that's at least 20-25 yards right there. So just look to see those chunk plays. You're going to see this offense getting a lot of chunk plays, a lot of. Running back coach Skip Pete was with the Rams last year. How do you think he can help us with McVay's play calling tendencies? I don't know if McVay's tendencies are going to affect him as far as he runs with our wide receivers this year. Because with our running backs this year. Because think about it, our guys are established. Zeke's been on the team. This is his 5th year. This is Tony Pollard's 2nd year. So I think that what he's going to do is he's going to take what they already do and build upon that. I don't think that what McVay was doing with the Rams is so much going to be a problem for what he's doing here with the Dallas Cowboys. So I wouldn't even look at it like that. Man, trust me, Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown, Chidobe Awuzie, Xavier Woods, all those guys that was on the scene before, you're going to see them play better in this new scheme because this scheme is predicated on their strengths. Again, this staff is playing to the players' ability, not to the players playing to what they're running. You see what I'm saying? So they're doing a lot of moving around and they're putting players where they're gonna be most effective. Yeah, Blake is gonna eat. CD gonna eat. Everybody gonna eat, man. Everybody gonna eat. If you got any of these offensive players on your fantasy, you're gonna be doing good. You think we're gonna make a splash signing? Well, there's not really any splash players out there outside of Earl Thomas and Eric Reed. There's really nobody out there unless a team like the Dallas Cowboys just did with Clinton-Dix and decide they want to just drop a veteran like that. I don't know. I only time could tell. We will find out Saturday. Dave, we will find out Saturday. Dave Jenkins, what it do, brother? Mark Holmes with his first fantasy. No, I'm not helping Mark with his fantasy because he don't listen to me. I don't even know why he's doing it anyway. Because all he gonna do is try to get Cowboy. But you heard Mark say it himself. He not gonna support a player on another team. But that's not how fantasy works. So if that's the point, it's no point in him doing it. He's gonna lose badly, and he's gonna have weeks where nobody's playing because the Cowboys are gonna have a bye week, just like every team does. He has to understand how it works. Yeah, and DT have been saying that for the longest time, but nobody's hearing me. Dak better not get the tag again. They'd be stupid to do that. Well, Jay Lou got injured, so he didn't even really play a lot in camp. So we didn't see much out of him anyway. But he definitely made the team, so that matters. Talk about our zone blocking scheme, please. How do you explain the novice to novice football fan? So, okay. All right. So this is the thing. And when you're talking about well, let me go with the offensive line, right? Okay. So when we have had for the last, I want to say, decade, right? Ever since Tyron Smith and, well, basically our veterans on the offensive line now, even you can include Travis Frederick, even though he just retired. We've had a very athletic offensive line, right? So they played with power, but they were more finesse guys as well. So when you look at how we stretched our offensive line, so to try to explain in layman's terms, I'm trying to figure out how to do it because, I know the football terms, so it's just like I'm trying to. Okay, so what we do is when we're on offense, right? When the offensive linemen are blocking, we do a lot of pulling. So when I say we pull, if you ever see the line shift when the ball is snapped, like Dak Prescott will drop back and he'll go off to the left, and you'll see the offensive line shift to the right. Well, what they're doing is they're blocking, they're shed blocking all of the defensive linemen coming up to them, and they're shifting them all the way to this side so the running back can run through at an angle like this. And that way he can have room to run straight through, and he has an opening. Because what they're doing is they're taking all the defensive linemen and they're literally moving them out of the way. You know who's great at that outside of Zach Martin? Joe Looney. You're going to see a lot of pulling on this offensive line this season because that is Joe Looney's bread and butter. Y'all remember when Joe Looney came in for Travis Frederick, and when they do the jumbo package, and you see Zeke running for the ball, as Joe Looney is right there blocking in the second level, that is what I'm talking about. That is what his bread and butter. That's what he brings to the table. So there are some people that didn't like Joe Looney. I don't know why, because Joe Looney is an amazing individual. Like, if you ever met him, he is like the coolest dude. He'll talk to anybody. He's not like some of those stuck-up players that don't want to talk to fans. He will talk to you just like you're his best friend, like you've known him for years. Joe Looney is amazing. I know he just turned 32, so shout out to Joe Looney joining the 30 and over club finally. But this is the thing, like he's a dope individual, and having him on this team and him embracing that leadership role and being under Travis Frederick for those years and being able to just learn from him, it all it's doing is helping him become the leader in that center spot. He already has a good rapport with Dak. When Dak was bringing the guys to his house in his backyard, Joe Looney was there with him because this is why Dak Prescott deserves to be the leader of this team, because Dak Prescott is stepping in there and he's talking to players, not just his offensive line, not just his wide receivers, not even just people on his offense. He'll go talk to the defensive guys as well. Even Tony Romo, as much as I love Tony Romo was kind of cliquish. He didn't talk to everybody on the team. He had his little guys that he rolled with, and that's it. But with Dak Prescott, it didn't matter. He will converse with anybody on the team. And that's how the leader of your football team should be. And like I said, you can't teach that. Miss Jackie, what it do? Welcome. You're normally in here early. You must have had a lot of stuff going on today. Not up for Looney, man. I know he's a high character, but he doesn't get movement on his man. Well, no, Jeff, that's not necessarily true. Because what I was just saying, when they're going to be doing that pulling, that is Joe Looney's bread and butter. That's what he's good at. Like when it comes to like just regular stuff, he might not be great at everything. But again, this is the thing, Jeff. We've been so spoiled having Travis Frederick. That was the best center in the league. There's nothing better than Travis Frederick at center. You know, one of the Pouncey brothers might be the closest thing to that, but that's it. That's it. Travis Frederick was it. That's why he was all pro. But again, I think that Joe Looney, he's not Travis Frederick, but he's good in his own way. And what Joe Philbin is doing, he's making the offensive line work for Joe Looney. You get what I'm saying? So again, we weren't doing this under Jason Garrett's era because you had not a knock to Mark Colombo. I like Mark Colombo, but he's still a young coach and he's learning. And let him learn in New York. But you got a veteran guy like Joe Philbin to come in here and teach these offensive linemen, and he's not changing the stuff that they're doing. They are looking at what these players do best, and they are tapping that button. It's like the turbo button. They're tapping that damn thing, and they're making it better. And that's what it's all about, y'all. And that's what I'll be trying to tell people, that when you look in the grand scheme of things of this team and what they're doing right now, you got to be excited about it. You got to be. And like I said, we got to stop thinking what we thought about in Jason Garrett's era because it's gone. Yeah, Francis Bernard. It looks like they're keeping Francis Bernard. It really looks like he's going to be there, and he ain't going nowhere. So we'll see. King James, David Moore, welcome. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. David Punio. Thank you, brother. Let's keep this page going, people. Let's do it. Damon, yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. I just want this COVID to go away because I want to go back to normal. I miss being around the fans. I miss going to games. Like I want to go to the games, man. I know that, like, you know, it's crazy because it's gonna be an interesting year, and I really want to see how it plays out because some teams are not having fans at all in their stadium. Teams like the Dallas Cowboys are gonna have 50-60% capacity. Now the Cowboys got an advantage because the way that their stadium is made up, they can separate and still have a lot of people in that building because that place seats a lot of people. Who gonna fill in the 3-tech role? Right now it's gonna be Tristan Hill and Neville Gallimore. So Tristan Hill will be the number one there, and then Neville Gallimore. Well, actually, it'll probably be Tyrone Crawford. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. It'll be Tyrone Crawford, then Tristan Hill, then Neville Gallimore. Yeah, definitely hate this new norm, Coco. I hate it. I hate, like, I get out of my work truck at work and I'm like, oh, where my mask at? Where my mask? It's like you leave the house, it's like, all right, I got my keys, wallet, mask. Damn it. You said Crawford starting. No. Yes. Why y'all throwing shade at Crawford? Crawford is actually really good at what he does. You remember when Crawford was out, we were getting burnt by teams in the run game. When him and Antoine Woods was out, you didn't have that. So when you look at the offensive line, the defensive line, you got D-Law, you got Tyrone Crawford at the 3, you got Don Terry Poe at the 1, and then you have Alden Smith starting on the other side. That's your starting guys right there. And then you rotate the other guys in there. Everybody is fresh. And then on third down, when you're trying to get the ball back, you put all rushers in there. You take Poe out and everybody, you put all your best rushers in there. And again, that's how they're going to do things. And that's how they're going to win on defense, because they're going to switch things up. Unlike what we were doing before, where you got guys all gassed out because they're playing every goddamn down. Jason Garrett. I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of deficiencies on defense this year. I really don't. But either way, the offense is still going to play much better as well, too. But again, to say that, I also want to let you guys know that these first couple of games, don't expect a lot, because it's going to be sloppy by all teams, because we didn't have OTAs. We didn't have mini camp. We didn't have much of an offseason ever. The teams just got together in late July. I mean, we've only seen practice like teams come together in the last month now. So that's not enough time. Your offseason program is much longer than that normally. So again, your first couple of games is going to be like preseason games that count. Let's put it like that. So don't come in there thinking that it's just going to be amazing. And I don't want nobody coming in here after game one, even if we win. I don't want nobody coming in here like, that was the sloppiest game I ever seen. Well, duh. COVID-19 is the reason why. So understanding that will happen. I know, Montana. I know. I gotta make you a mod, the lunatic. I forgot about that. Keep forgetting about my people, man. I can't forget about my people. Donovan Wilson's time is now. Yeah, Donovan Wilson, Darian Thompson. Hell, they might keep Luther Kirk. Don't hate on little Luther Kirk. If they keep Luther Kirk on this team, he might have that special team aspect to him. Over 15. I mean, you know they're gonna call penalties on the Cowboys all the time, so that's pretty much how that's gonna go. I mean, it's a lot of hate for this team, and I don't understand it. I think as fans, we should have fanatic expectations, and that's the thing. Like when you're a fan, like you can have all that, but it's my job as a YouTuber, as a vlogger, to bring those expectations down a little bit, because we get excited. Noah Brown, Jeff. Yeah, phantom flags. That's the best. I couldn't explain it better than that. How do I feel about no fans? I understand it because we're dealing with this virus, but I say it's gonna be weird, because you're gonna go travel to some teams and they're gonna have fans, and some teams are not. So it's gonna be kind of weird. I don't know if that's gonna change the dynamic of how the teams play. I don't know if that's an advantage to a team, whether being not advantage to another team. I don't understand. I don't know how that's going to work yet. I really can't answer that question until we get to the games and see how it progresses. No, the fourth is Cedric Wilson. You stupid Stewart. um, why did the Raiders let who go? Yeah, like I said, you can be a fanatic all day, but you got to be realistic. Like Damon said, you got to be realistic. And I'm all about being realistic. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all a bunch of hoopla just to make you feel better about yourself. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do that. But what I'll say is just curb your enthusiasm. Not all the way. Be excited. Always be excited about your team. Whenever the Cowboys suit up, always be excited. I know they're going to wear the Navy Blues the first day. And I think they're only playing in the Navy Blues the first game of the season. That's it. I don't know why not more, but that's what they're doing. Chicken fried steak. Pick it up. Get your popcorn ready. Chicken fried steak. I don't think I've ever had that before. Put some gravy on that mug. You said H-Town has a lot of Cowboy fans. I've heard. How do I think Zeke and Pollard's time will split up? Well, look at it like this. They're going to do a lot of two-back sets. You're going to see them in the game quite a few times together. You're going to be watching the game one day, eating your wings and your pizza. We like to call it WAP. You know, like that song, the WAP. But when we say WAP, we mean wings and pizza. Not wet, you know, but wings and pizza. You know what I mean? But anyway, if you get what I'm saying. But when you're eating your WAP while watching the Dallas Cowboys, you're probably going to be like, wait a minute. What kind of formation is that they're running? You're going to look and be like, that ain't, I didn't see that last year. I'm telling you, those are the differences. And this is the reason why Mike McCarthy didn't want that stuff shown at the blue and white Cowboys night. It's like cube steak with gravy. Oh, okay. I've had cube steak before. My aunt, God rest her soul, before she passed away, on my dad's side of family, she used to make the best cube steak with rice and gravy. Oh, I used to eat it all up. I used to eat it up. But yeah, so while you're eating your WAP, your wings and pizza, understand that like when you're watching this team, you're gonna look at it, you're gonna be like, Zeke and Tony in there at the same time. Damn. All of a sudden the ball snap. Zeke's gonna go out and shed a block. Boom. Tony Pollard's gonna shift to the outside. Wide receivers running to the left. Wide open space. Tony Pollard gets the ball dumped out to him in the flat. 30-yard gain. These are the things that you're going to see. You're going to see a lot of different things that they do. And I'm looking forward to it. You say, eat it up. You stupid Jay. Oh, man, I love you guys. I really do. You guys are awesome. Chicken fried steak, chicken fried chicken, all good. Yeah, I know. Just the time when I'm trying to lose weight, too. It's just crazy. Like what I do is I try to eat unhealthy on the weekend, and then on the weekday is when I try to eat better during the week, and then on the weekend is when I splurge. You know what I'm saying? Like my cheat days. Where did I get the hat from? Fanatics.com. But this one, since you asked, Damon, this one has my name on it. See? E2 Blue. E2 Blue. So guess what? Can't nobody take this hat because it got my name on it. So if somebody got it and I see him on their head, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look to the side and be like, get my damn hat. You know what I'm saying? So tell you what's not gonna happen is that hat being on somebody else's head. You hear me? Because homie don't play that. So be excited. Be excited. Who got the good jersey prices? Y'all should probably holler at Mike Mosh. I think Mike Mosh makes the jersey. So, South of Heaven, Mike Mosh, hit him up on his Instagram. Cowboy fans, I know some of you guys follow his channel too, but he makes the jersey. He made some the ones that Mark had with the numbers on it from the Joe Boo numbers. He made those jerseys for Mark, so you can kind of get them done too. But if not, you can always check out fanatics.com too. Yeah, the lunatic, man. You know I'm a silly dude, and I like to keep y'all laughing, man. Y'all missed the live stream when I was talking about Jerry Jones getting lap dances. Y'all missed that one. You said like putting your name on food in the fridge. You damn right, David. I gotta mark up everything now. Everything gotta have E2 Blue on it. Because that way they know, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he keep it real or whatever, so I can't take it, you know, stuff like that. You say you want the 94 season jersey. You know what I want? I want a color rush jersey. That's what I want. Matter of fact, bump that. I want a color rush jersey. I want the pants, I want the jersey, and I want a Cowboys hat. I'm a helmet. I'm going to sit in the stands like this. Like I'm a player. They be like, ain't you supposed to be down on the field? I ain't gonna say nothing. They'll be like, hey, ain't you a player? This point. I'm gonna have a whole uniform on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get the pads too. I'm gonna stick the pads in there. I'm gonna sit right in the stands with the helmet on, and I'm gonna have a blacked out visor so you can't see my face. I'm just gonna sit there just still like this. Everybody gonna be like, "Woo, we scored!" I'm just gonna sit there like this. People gonna be out there like, "What the hell is going on up here? He's supposed to be down on the field." It's a toss-up between E2 and 1980 for the funniest Cowboy YouTubes. Hey, man, we both dope. We both dope, King James. And if you put me in 1980 in the same room, it's fire. Matter of fact, if you put me, 1980, and Vosh Lombardi in the room, you might as well just throw your TV out the damn window because you ain't going to need it. You ain't going to need it. Yeah, ain't no way you're going to need it because we right here. We right here. You ain't go. What you need a TV for? It's us. We right here. You don't need no damn TV. A TV. Matter of fact, let me throw this TV out now. Let me stop. My mother kicked my ass. Where my damn TV at? Oh, see, I got excited on my live stream, right? And I was talking to the fans, and I was talking about how funny I was, and I said, you know, whoop-de-whoop, we don't need a TV no more. So I'm sitting here trying to rationalize why I threw her TV out the window. Meanwhile, she throwing a high heel shoe at my ass because I done threw my mama TV out the house. Who is Alden Smith going to rotate with? Shit, that's a good question. Everson Griffin. Everson Griffin. That's who. Yeah, don't forget about Big Vosh. You can't forget about the big homie. Actually, he's the big little homie because I'm much older than Vosh Lombardi is. But yeah, that's my big little homie. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the '92 Apex jacket? Yo, Damon, you know how much those old Cowboy, not even just the Cowboy jackets, but all the NFL jackets from the early '90s with the Apex brand on it, bruh, those are worth money right now. The Green Bay Packer ones, the Steeler ones, all the teams that were like good in the '90s and stuff like that. Those jerseys are worth something. I guess I can put Washington in there because they were good. They were good during the Art Monk days and stuff like that, and Joe Gibbs days and all that other whatever. Anywho, but yeah, Is E2 is I said E2. I'm E2. Is ET calling home? I don't know. Is this his home? Is in fact the Dallas Cowboys team the home of Earl Thomas? That is the question. And I don't know if I can answer that because I'll be honest with you, I don't know. Damon Alden Smith has been a beast since day one. He came in there the first day and literally batted a ball down and almost intercepted it. So him, Everson Griffin on that side. You got DeMarcus Lawrence, Dorrance Armstrong behind him. You got all these guys that are going to be able to rush to perfection. And in a rotational role, you got to be happy about that. Then you put Bradley, and now you get them young guys in there and get their feet wet too, so they can get in there and start jucking and jiving. I'm gonna tell you, don't hate on Tristan Hill. Tristan Hill is pissed off with y'all right now. Tristan Hill is pissed. I saw a clip of him going up against Zach Martin. I said, "Is that Tristan Hill?" He ain't playing, bro. Him mad. Y'all made him mad, and he don't like it no more. Y'all hurt his feelings, and you see how pissed off he was at the press conference when they asked him the questions, and he didn't want to be there. He's mad. He's mad, and he's gonna take it out on somebody's quarterback, probably Carson Wentz. I kind of feel sorry for Carson Wentz because they just lost like two of the offensive linemen starting, and you know his back like Gumby anyway. Oh, Gumby back ass. Oh, rubber back ass. As soon as you hit him, boom. Oh, my leg. Oh, my back. Oh, my knee. He did. So that's it. I mean, it's going to be the Jalen Hurts show in Philly. And you could tell Philly 500 I said that. So the Apex is worth something good to, yeah, it is, DT. I'm telling you, if I could find Apex like a 90, like a 94, like from the Cowboys Super Bowl era, if I could find a Cowboys Apex jacket, you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. I wouldn't even sell it. You know what I would do? When I do get my new place, I will frame it and put it in my man cave. That's what I would do. Front forward pole, 2 yikes. Yes. Yikes and yikes again. First of all, I feel sorry for the Eagles because we got a good defensive front. The Washington, I hate to give them credit, but the Washington team has a really good defensive front with those young guys and Chase Young out there looking like somebody sculpted him in a laboratory. Look. It's going to be hell for Carson Wentz down. So, you know, you're going to be seeing a lot of crying from Philly 500 this year, just so y'all know. Teal's mad. That's good. Just don't ask him to do interviews. Please don't ask that boy to do no damn interviews. That was the worst crap I've ever seen in my life. You think Everson should resign with us and finish his career here? He might, though. He might. I want to see Antoine Wood stay, too. I really like Antoine. I don't know what it is about him, but I like his energy. Wheelchair Wentz. Nick, help me. He probably gonna call Nick Foles and he'd be like, bro, no, he gonna go to Doug Peterson and be like, please, Doug, please, can you get Nick Foles back in here? Because we're a winner with Nick. All right. You know, I know we got a ring with him, but I need him. We just drafted Jalen Hurts. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, coach. Go get Foles. Call Foles right now. I need him as my backup. Come on. Dallas is coming, and they're going to hit me hard. You know it hurts when they hit me right here. They hit me right here. I don't want to die, coach. I don't want to die. Click. That's the conversation. That's the conversation that Carson Wentz is going to have with Doug Peterson. Believe that. Rue, you know I'm a fool, man. You know I am. You already know. Frank, these are the teas that my sponsor is that are selling. If you go, you can go back and look at the channel. I spoke on this already. You could go back and rewind it later, and you could look through that because I already explained about the teas and stuff. These are teas, Hiccupus teas. They're really good. Tired of losing to Green Bay, no joke. Sure, a lot of fellow Californians. Yeah, and see, that's the thing about like losing. Like when David Irving was here, David Irving was really good at rushing the passer, and he was like a Packers killer. Like every time we played the Packers, he played really good. He was getting a lot of rush up that middle. You need to debate with Philly 500 and your subscribers with triple. You're probably right about that, but Philly don't want none of me. That's why he don't talk about me. If you ever notice, Philly 500 never mentions me. It's the reason why he don't. They got it on eBay? Shit, I wear 2X, bro. I'm about to go check that out. If they got 2X jackets on it, that's what I want. I would probably wear it one time and I would frame it. Like that, I feel like that's a jacket that I wouldn't want to get dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll probably wear it to like something important, so people could see like the windbreaker, that apex, that boom, that. God, I want one of those so bad, man. Ooh, that'd be so dope. Aaron Rodgers, I like that. I like that. Did you say Aaron Rodgers though? Why does Eagle what? Why does Eagle fans expect Slay to be alive? I don't know. Cause you understand that the Eagles just think that like everything they get is dope. When they when they when they drafted Jalen Rager, they was like, he's gonna be dynamic. What's the other guy? Jeffries, Jefferson. I'm sorry, the other guy they drafted. He's gonna be a good wide receiver. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be really good. Obviously, they're not. You said Hill hurt his own feelings by the way he played. Well, how can you say that when he didn't really play? Marinelli gave up on Tristan Hill. Remember that he gave up on him. He didn't give him a chance to do anything. I mean, if that was the case, they should have just kept Jeff Heath. I always loved Jeff Heath because Jeff Heath was that Swiss Army knife. A lot of people never gave him credit, but he did a lot for the Dallas Cowboys. He even kicked when Dan Bailey was hurt. I know he called Jefferson ass. I know he did. He's ass. Oh my God. I can't stand Philly 500. He's a funny dude, I tell you. But I let him debate. Like him and Mark are like this. They're good friends. So you know hey Rue, don't be eyeing my true move. You know you gotta drink your chocolate milk. You know that's that vitamin D, babe. See, there you go with it, Jeff Stink. What? Like y'all never gave Jeff Heath his love, man. I'm telling you, like y'all treated him like a redheaded stepchild. Y'all treated him like he was Jason Garrett himself. Well, it's here's the thing about that whole thing with Tristan Hill. Like again, like if he ends up becoming not a great player, then that part is on him now. But I can't blame him from last year because again, the coaching staff gave up on him. They didn't give him opportunity. Slaying Cox won't be enough. We putting up 40. Oh, you know that's right. They're not gonna be able to stop CeeDee Lamb and them boys. You see how CeeDee Lamb be hot pointing that ball, and then with that one arm, he just snatched that ball out the sky. I was wondering something. E2 isn't Xavier Woods hurt? Then they cut, huh? He's hurt, but apparently the injury is not like serious. So I'm pretty sure he's going to play week 1. Rue, you said you're drinking the same shit right now? I feel you, bro. Heath was definitely a football player. Like when I tell you that, like I said, he the plays that he made in clutch times, I will never forget. And I don't care if nobody else respects Jeff Heath, I do. I was sad to see him go, but you know, it is what it is. And the thing about Clinton-Dix, I thought he was a playmaker. I didn't have any qualms against I literally thought he was a playmaker. Apparently, the Cowboys saw it differently than what I thought. But who am I? Rams wide receiver Cooper Kupp also has an ankle injury, but reports say he's going to be ready week 1. He's going to be. What they're doing with a lot of those veteran guys, they're putting them on the shelf, and they're like, all right, we need you for the season. We need you for this push. So we're just going to let you just play and not practice. He was a turnover forcing machine. It was been multiple years where he had the most interceptions and or forced fumbles on this team, period. Nobody else was doing it. And it wasn't like the Cowboys let him go. His contract was up, and the Raiders picked him up. That's pretty much what happened. The starter jackets. The starter jackets are nice too, but the Apex are the ones that are worth something because, again, those are throwbacks. Because I don't even think Apex is even still in business anymore. I think that's why. Like starter, see, you can still get starter stuff, but Apex, the company I think they went under. I don't think Apex exists. I think that's why the rarity of it is different than a starter jacket. You said shitty our secondary is. You mean was. It ain't shitty no more. The Cowboys ruined the Rams in Dallas last year, so we got to watch out because they're going to want revenge at LA. They're going to want revenge, but if they're going to get it is the situation. I don't think so. Oh, Coco, you going to bed? All right, good night, good night, good night. Appreciate you coming through, showing love, showing support. Definitely appreciate it. I'm going to head on out too myself soon. I just want to get some last minute talks with you guys because you guys are still in here heavy, so I appreciate that. Those designs Apex had, nobody could copy them. Yeah, I know they can't, and that's why I said I feel like they're more rare than a starter. Because like I said, I could feel like I could get a starter jacket anytime, but Apex ain't doing nothing for nobody right now. So I feel like you good to go there. Who do you think we're gonna sign, Earl Thomas or Eric Reed? If you ask me, and I've been saying this over and over again, that I would rather have Eric Reed than Earl Thomas, and I've said that. Kid Mecca, you on your way to work? All right, that's you about to work that graveyard shift. I appreciate you coming in the chat, though. I definitely do. Yes, Eric Reed, please. I need that. I feel like you would get more production out of Eric Reed because I feel like Eric Reed would mesh way more better in this defense than Earl Thomas would. Because I know the personalities of some of the players that's on this team now, and they gonna look at Earl and be like, "Man, you caused all that drama, bro. Don't come in here with that." Like I feel like it's a little animosity with some of the players. I don't think, I'll be honest with you, Xavier Woods, I don't think he want no part of Earl Thomas being on this team. So I just feel like Earl being on his team is gonna rub some of these players the wrong way, and that you don't want that going into the season. You want to continue that positivity that these players have with each other. That they already established, and then you bringing that in there, and it just messes up a locker room, and you don't want that. Where's my Jobu shot glass? I have one. It's in the kitchen. I support all Mark stuff. I got his Pilsner glass. I got a shot glasses. I drink it. Oh, speaking of that, I just ordered some of my own, so I'm getting some of my glasses in too. So once I get all my stuff together, I'll let you guys know, and I'll show you my stuff too with my logo on it as well. So you guys could support your boy. Score prediction for Cowboys versus Rams. Asking me closer to the game. I haven't got in Rams mode yet. Ask me that question again a couple of days for the game. Who do you think would be our primary red zone weapon? CD Lamb. And any tall wide receiver on this team. I mean, tight end on this team. Earl is good, but he's gotten into, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's definitely good. He's good, but did you say lost assless lambs? I can't. I can't with that one. That's hilarious, though. The lost assless lambs? Come on, Trav. Oh, my God. Oh, that is hilarious. I like that. I like that. You said 27-14 Cowboys? Yeah, we'll see. Jerry would not bring Eric Reed to the Cowboys. He protested with Cowboys. I know he did. But guess what? This is a new era. Jerry Jones better wake up because this whole team is going to protest this year. So your players are going to be kneeling. They're going to do what they need to do. So, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. It ain't disrespecting the flag. It ain't got nothing to do with the flag. And that's what I keep trying to do, get the people to understand that don't get it. It has nothing to do with disrespecting the flag. Don't you understand that Black Americans, we love the flag as well. We love our country as well. We just want things to be equal, and it's not right now. That's the problem. That's the whole problem. It ain't disrespecting the flag. We want the flag to be represented. We want America to be home of the brave, land of the free. It ain't right now. So what we're talking about in the national anthem ain't fucking happening. That's the problem. So, and I'm not going to get on the political level, but that's all I'm going to say about it. So that's why I said it should be no reason why Kaepernick and Eric Reed ain't on a goddamn team right now. That's all I'm saying. You said the first NFL game is next Thursday, right? Wait, damn, is it that soon? You know what? Hold on. What's today? Hold on, today's the 3rd, right? Because y'all done got me messed up. Hold on, because you about to get me excited. Next Thursday already? Hold on. You know what? I think you're right. Because next Thursday is the 10th. So I think that is the first game, Robbie. You might be right. Damn. Okay. Well, there we go. CD Lamb looking like prime Dez and Pryor. He definitely does. He really does. I mean, I can't wait for the first game of the season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not expecting things to be perfect because, like I said, we already talked about that. It's going to be a little sloppy for everybody, but, you know. CEO Dunes, I know, man. I try to see CEO Dunes. I try to be fair, bro, and that's why. And that's y'all know me, man. Like I have no hate in my heart for people. I love all races, man. Like I said, I don't look at race. I don't. I really don't. But I hate when other people do, and it really fucks me up when. And excuse my language, but it really messes me up when I'm trying to like do positive things in my life. And I'm seeing people out here just not understanding what people of other cultures go through. Like, because I've been to other countries. I've been to Africa. I've seen the struggle that other countries go through. And the stuff that we take for granted here in America, we got to stop that, man. And we got to work together and be together. Because, again, we will not succeed in this world at all. Look, I mean, you look at all the stuff that's going on in the world today. If you don't believe in a higher power, and think that this ain't something that God is pissed off right now at people and trying to tell you all these natural disasters that's going on right now. He's trying to wake people up, man. So the problem with the protesting is not the ones that are peacefully doing it. It's the ones that are like trying to act like they're with the protesters. to just come and cause problems. That's the problem. But people aren't smart enough to understand that that's what's going on. So they're just like, oh my God, these protesters need to stop protesting. It ain't the peaceful protesters. It's the ones that are just coming in and trying to tear down what the protesters are trying to talk about. Oh yeah, our front seven is really strong. And primarily I'm gonna talk about the linebackers real quick before I end the chat. The linebacker core right now, you look at Jalen, you look at Leighton, you look at, I mean, even Sean Lee rotating in. It's gonna be a good thing. I'm liking what I'm seeing with Francis Bernard, the young undrafted guy. Probably the only undrafted guy to make this team, maybe. But I'm gonna tell you, or maybe Luther Kirk might make it too, the safety. But we'll see. We'll see on Saturday. But I just want to say that, like, you know, that boy worked hard and he deserves every bit of that. And I think that we got a solid linebacker core. You got pretty much all veterans back there, with Joe Thomas and Justin March as well. So I look at that and I'm like, okay, they keep 6 of those guys. You good. You got a solid core there. And what you can do with these guys, and I think that what's going to make Leighton play better, Leighton's going to be calling the plays again because he's the linebacker. He's the quarterback of that defense now. So he's calling the plays at middle linebacker. So I think that it's going to turn out good. I'm looking that as a positive. No, CEO, I hear what you're saying. I definitely do, bro. It's a shame though. It really is. I hate to see it. Oh, what about Bradley and Nye? Bradley and Nye, man, he's gonna rotate on that end. He's gonna be behind. I think he's gonna be on DeMarcus Lawrence's side. So I think he's on a depth chart behind Dorrance Armstrong. You said Sean Lee is ready to collect Social Security. Y'all are wrong, man. Y'all are wrong. He ready to collect. I can't with y'all, man. I can't. DT, you think March might be gone? I I don't know. I don't know. I think they keep him. I think they keep all of those guys. Yeah, Lee got moved, but it don't matter where Lee play at because he's a part-time linebacker right now anyway. Oh yeah, LV is definitely a natural at that position. I just hope his neck holds up. Dorrance Armstrong and Joe Jackson being pushed by a 9. I don't even think Joe Jackson makes the team. Is he even still here? I ain't even heard from Joe Jackson. I don't think Joe Jackson makes the squad though. Because from that projection list, I don't think he's on that list. I think he might be on a practice squad again if they keep him. Because I think it was either him or Bradley and I, and I think they're going to keep Bradley and I over Joe Jackson. CEO, you got a dope show. You too. Everything about bringing them. Yeah, CEO, I definitely want to do that, and I was actually waiting for COVID to end because I like the. This COVID really affects me because I like to be around people. I hate like doing Zoom calls and Skyping everybody. I mean, I could Skype in DMV. I might bring him on DMV Dallas Cowboys, but I wanna have a guest next to me. I want to have somebody here so we can interact. That's what I want. But CEO, I will have people on the channel. I will do that. You will be seeing that. Trust and believe that. And I ain't just talking about Mark Holmes. You'll see other people too. They don't want to understand it. It's like their narrative. They give a reason to dislike it. I know. Will Dak get a contract? He should. I don't see why. Eastside still in here? Wow, Eastside, you sat and watched the whole live stream? Wow. You must really like the Dallas Cowboys, or you like my content. I don't know. Either one or the other or both. I don't know. I don't know if Joe Jackson will be on the roster by Saturday, but I mean, they could. He still has practice squad eligibility though. Yeah, DMV man. DMV is my homie, man. Shout out to John, man. Shout out to John. Real good dude. You said Joe Jackson got picked up by the Panthers. What did we cut him? I didn't know we cut him. I don't know, but he'll probably play well for another team if we don't have him no more. Mendoza, what it do? You said even East Side hit the like button because East Side Harold know what it is. He comes in here all the time. He knows my channel is fire. He knows he likes to listen to my content. Come on, East Side. East Side might as well be a Cowboy fan. I know that he's a diehard Texan fan because he always talking about the Texans. But you're here on the Cowboys channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I do. But you know, you here, and all the Cowboy fans know you, Eastside Harold, and you're not a Cowboy fan. That is interesting. Eastside, why you say yeah, okay, like you don't believe me, like yeah, okay, whatever. Hey, don't do that, man. See, it's a love-hate relationship that we got here, right? I think me and Eastside are like marking Philly 500. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. Said low-key Cowboy fan. He might like it though. Over 100 likes. Wow, appreciate you guys in here, man. I really do. You said E2 bitch. Who are you? Please don't call me a bitch. I don't know who you are, sir. I take offense to that. Esau, you said it's your job to put fans in their place. Wow. It's your calling. It's your calling. Wow. Is that what it is, Esau? Okay. Well, all right. Well, this is what we'll do. Eastside. We'll see. Now, this season, if your team start falling off the rails, bruh, if y'all start falling in that hole of despair, I just want to let you know, is Cowboy fandom is always welcoming, sir. You're already here. You got one step in Cowboy land. You might as well. You're already in Texas, bro. You just gotta slide from Houston. You gotta come from South Texas, and you gotta come up to North Texas. All right. You have to slide up. Whatever that major highway is, I forgot what the number was. I haven't been on in a minute, but you know what I'm talking about. No, my moderators got it. That's what I got moderators for. They handle it. Appreciate y'all. Highway 45, yes. Thank you, Miss Scouting Pro. Appreciate it. Highway 45. So, Eastside Hero, if y'all mess up and y'all ain't playing well, you just take your ass on Highway 45 and slide on up to North Texas. How about that? Slide on up Highway 45. I-45. All right? I've been on I-45 before. I love Texas. I said one day in the future I might move there. Not to Houston though. I ain't going to Houston. No offense. It's too flat down there. Y'all flood too much. I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna be in North Texas. Somewhere in North Texas. Maybe like Anna, Texas, somewhere up there. One of those small cities up there in North Texas. Maybe even Austin. I really like Austin as well. I know it's the capital, but I had a lot of fun there. G-Town, appreciate you, man. Oh, I know it's too hot in Texas. Hell, it's hot here too in the DMV. But that's just how summertime. But I know Texas is really damn hot because Texas. I mean, as soon as like the springtime hit, it's like boom. I'm like, damn. You don't even like Texas heat is like that heat where it's like soon as like springtime come, it don't even give you a chance to like get used to it. It just be like, all right. You said Central Texas the prettiest. I believe it. Man, I feel like the Mexican food, period, in Texas is good. I've had them in different areas, so you know what I'm saying. Like I really bang with it though. Oh, Miss Scouting Pro, who getting cut from the Texans? They gonna cut another wide receiver. They already got rid of Hopkins. What else you gonna do? Hey, Eastside here, I'm gonna clown the hell out of you if y'all cut another good talented uh, brother from y'all team. I'm tell you right now. Well, here in the DMV, man, because I live in Maryland primarily, but I'm gonna tell you, like it's been raining a lot because I think with that, what is it, the Hurricane Laura or whatever, over there in Louisiana. Even though we're up here, we still get the effects from it. But I like the DMV area because we live kind of in the valley, and we have West Virginia surrounding us. So the Appalachian Mountains and the mountains in West Virginia save us from getting like direct hit by tornadoes and stuff. So we don't get that. All we get the aftermath. We get the wind and we get a lot of rain. That's what we get. But we don't get all that other craziness, thank God. How does the 53 roster look like? Eric, go back and look at my video when I talked about it yesterday. I did a video on it. And I told Eastside Harold, I said, bro, I would never talk trash about your player. I mean your quarterback. Because I told Eastside, I told him, I said, bro, y'all talk shit about Dak Prescott, but I never said nothing about Deshaun Watson. I never said that he was terrible. When you look at him and Dak's numbers, they're kind of similar. So I don't think that you can say that one is way better than the other. And Eastside, you can't say out your mouth that your quarterback is way better than mine. It don't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. It don't make dollars, so I know damn well it don't make sense. So I'm just letting you know that right now. Really, Eastside? That's what you're doing? So you just gonna really? That's how you gonna do me? Okay. All right. We'll see. You'll see the light one day, right? As this season progresses and we start getting into these games, bro. I don't want to hear you crying about why your team didn't do what you thought they was gonna do. Now I give you credit for trying to be about your team. I mean, y'all got Randall Cobb. I was sad that Randall Cobb left, but then when we got CeeDee Lamb, I was like, well, I guess we'll be all right, won't we? So, you know, and they went and traded for Brandon Cooks, and Brandon Cooks is one of the most injured wide receivers you'll see out there. Did you say CeeDee Lamb is overrated? Oh my god. Eastside Herald just said that CeeDee Lamb is overrated. Wow. 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 You said he's overrated, bro? Have you not seen what he can do? Right, David G. They traded a Lamborghini for a damn Daewoo. And then if anybody in here know what a Daewoo car is, the worst car ever produced. Matter of fact, and it's funny that you said that, David G. I got into the one car accident that I got into was in a Daewoo, and that's why my tooth is slightly crooked up in front. And when I went to the dentist and they said that it's really not that bad, you might as well just leave it the way it is. So I was like, all right, whatever, because it only leans just slightly. So I hit my mouth on the dashboard because you know what happened to the Daewoo. This is how. And I look at the Texans, and I look at the Texans as if they were that team, that car. That's how cheap it is. So how I hit my face on the dashboard in the passenger seat. My uncle, rest in peace to him now, but he was driving the car. He went to go step on the brakes, and we were going like 70 miles per hour. He hit the brakes in the Daewoo. Nothing happened. His foot went straight to the floor. I want to tell you, the brake cable snapped completely off, and the pressure came out the line, and his foot went to the floor. And he looking at me like this. I'm like, you ain't gonna slow down? He like, nah, I can't. What do you mean? I'm seeing him pressing the brake, and then nothing happened. I said, well, you would have pulled that e-brake up or something. He pulls the e-brake up, and I'm not lying. He pulls, and it was the hand e-brake. It ain't like the electronic button e-brakes we got on the newer cars today. He pulled the e-brake, and when I tell you he tried to pull it so hard, it snapped. He pulled it like it was a chicken bone. He pulled the e-brake and said, "Ka-ka." I said, well, damn, now we can't stop the car. Then we make contact with the car in front of us, hit it, flip over, and my damn seatbelt just demolished. The seatbelt just ripped off of the thing. And I'm just like, well, I'm dead. I'm dead. I thought I died. I did. So I say that to say that that's how the Texans are. They just fall the hell apart. Jalen Ramsey, only one quarterback who got multiple strikes. Man, look. Will Wentz or Rager even be playing? I don't know. Ask Philly 500. Because if you ask him, he probably wouldn't know anyway. He not gonna be able to tell you what it is or what it ain't anyway. So, I mean, he's literally like a airhead anyway. So he ain't gonna tell you. Hey, look, you say you don't know how to go cover our wide receivers. Does it matter? Just let them get their ass burnt. It doesn't matter. Colin said, Texans. Rager out 4 to 6 weeks. I know. Torn labrum. He lucky it wasn't longer than that. Yeah, like a chicken bone. He pulled the e-brake, bro. I'm telling you, he pulled it and it just snapped off. I said, well, goddamn. I tell you, like, if I ever see a Daewoo on the road, they all in the junkyard right now anyway. I don't think anybody has a Daewoo. I gotta say that's probably one of the worst cars invented. Yeah, I literally thought I died that day, and it made me realize that God had a purpose for me being in this world. And mind you, when I tell you this is like a long time ago, like this is way before I had my channel. Like this had to been at least like 15 years ago, because it's been like 15 years since my uncle that was driving in the car, that was driving me in the car, because he passed away about 15 years ago. So it was at least 15 years ago, if not longer than that. Because I don't think it happened the same year he passed away. Because I think he passed away a couple of years after that accident. But I'm telling you, that right there was the farm burner. And, you said, nah, bro, the Datsun was the worst. Nah, the Datsun, okay, so they, like, a lot of those work vehicles, those transit cars and stuff like that people use for their work vehicles, they use the Datsun engine. So it's really not that. I don't think the Datsun was the worst. It was definitely the Daewoo, not just a Daewoo, but a Daewoo Laganza. That was the most terrible production crap that I've ever seen in my life. You said KC gonna win by 4 tubbies? They probably will. 4 tutties. Hopkins made Watson shine. Now he gonna hold the ball and never let it go. That's funny. You said at least we don't hear about Daniel Jones and the post Eli Manning. Yeah, well, see, this is the thing. I don't know what Daniel Jones is going to do because their offensive line ain't doing all that great up there in New York either. Hyundai was made of aluminum for years ago. Wasn't worth anything with the parts. But Hyundai stepped their game up though. So did Kia, obviously. How many rushing yards for Zeke? He gonna hit 1,000. He gonna hit 1,000 them yards. I agree. We don't. Oh, here we go, Esau Harold. Here we go with that. Here we go with that. That's how you're supposed to do, the lunatic. You got to. I try to interact as best as I can. Oh my God, Joseph Heatherly is in the building. Better late than never, though. Appreciate you. Everybody, shout out to Joseph Heatherly, man. Shout out to Joseph, man. A dope individual, man. Much love to you, Joseph. Back in the day, YouTube Cowboys video makers used to go at it with New York Giants fans a lot because the Giants were relevant with Tom Coughlin. Yeah, I know. I wasn't around during that time because I've only had my channel for like 3 years. This is the beginning of my 3rd year, so I'm still new to the YouTube compared to a lot of the other YouTubers that you guys watch. Because I remember the first YouTuber. Yeah, no problem, Joseph. I did the first YouTuber I saw that I really interacted with like that when I first started watching Cowboy stuff was Law Nation. And this is when Law Nation was doing videos before he even showed what he looked like. I didn't know what he looked like. And you hear his velvety voice, and I thought he was like an old dude. Like I thought he was like old. Like I thought because he's got that deep velvety voice, that radio voice. So I always thought Law Nation was much older than he was until I saw him in on the camera when he finally showed himself. And then when I met him in real life, I was like, oh, he's really dope. Yeah, when Houston was the Oilers, that was when they had their, as the Texans, they really haven't rose to the occasion. But we'll see. That's Eastside's team. I can't tell him what to believe in or not. And Eastside ain't gonna listen no way. So I really don't think it matters. You said you swear Law was like 50 plus. I did too. Until I saw him and I was like, oh, that's a young cat. Well, not young, but you know what I mean. You was at the 2009 inaugural regular season opening game. Attendance record was a breaker cry AT&T. Man, I would have loved to go to the first game at Texas Stadium. I mean, at AT&T Stadium. I know it was dope. Jay He, what it do? Washington is the what the F's, and and more we find out they got the name right. I'm telling you. Joseph Haha was released later, Michael. Haha was released earlier today. I really don't know why. Some people say he was too slow, this and that, third, whatever. But the thing about them cutting Haha, the team just ate $2.25 million because that was what was guaranteed to Haha. So that was it in a nutshell, Joseph. E.T., you think they will do virtual fans like NBA? Yeah, some teams will do that, but the Dallas Cowboys are going to have 60% capacity, I believe. So I think they're still going to have fans. So I don't think they're not going to have to do cardboard cutouts or anything virtual. Oh yeah, I'm definitely ready for the Rams game. I'm ready to. I wish I could get there because I heard the new stadium is really nice. Yeah, they're gonna allow fans at AT&T Stadium. I think they're going like uh, between 55 and 60% capacity. You know the area where the players run out at on the 50-yard line, where they're running through the little bar area that they're running through. They're gonna have. I think they already did it though. They're gonna have like little plexiglass up there, so it's gonna block it off, so the fans can't like get to the players. Yeah, Earl Thomas would be a diva and hurt the cap. That's another reason why I don't want him on this team. So who do we have to take his place? Well, you got Xavier Woods there. His injury is not that extensive. He'll be back week 1. You got Darian Thompson. They really like Darian Thompson, Joseph Heatherly. You have the option to keep Luther Kirk. He's one of the practice squad guys. I'm sorry. He's one of the undrafted rookies on the team. He might actually get a chance to make the team. So I think they'll be all right. They're just gonna move some things around. And of course they got Donovan Wilson too. And I think that it'll give the opportunity for these younger guys to do something. The bar I'm referring to is called the Stadium Club. Yeah. You're right. I forgot what it was, Miss Scouting Pro. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, that and my dad was a big Oilers, Earl Campbell fan. He used to move to Tennessee, became the Titans. But yeah. Now that's diehard. When your team move, you move with them. Joseph, we are, but we're not great. I think that they might go out and sign somebody. I think that what they might do, if it's not Earl Thomas or anybody that's already now on the team, they might find somebody that gets cut, a decent safety that gets cut from another team. Because you don't need anybody like super dynamic. You just need somebody to be solid and fit that bill. Because the way that our front line is working right now as a cohesive unit, and they're providing a lot of pressure at that quarterback, he's not going to have enough time to pass the ball anyway. So you just need some capable guys back there to stay in coverage. And everybody that's on this team right now can pretty much stay in good coverage. And they're good at batting the balls down and playing on the ball as a whole. So I think that that's beneficial to what they're doing. Young P, what it do? I still think they signed Morgan Burnett. I think the idea of Tony Jefferson. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Because I really don't know what they're going to do with that. Oh, Joseph Heatherly with the $50 super chat. Appreciate it, Joseph. Definitely appreciate you, bro. That's awesome, man. You're awesome, man. Bless your heart, brother. Yep, I gotta go to work tomorrow too. I'm getting ready to end it too. I was just having so much fun talking with you guys tonight, though. It's really good. Normally I would never go this long. I only really go like an hour and a half. But you guys been having me rolling tonight. I love it. I appreciate the support. And it's still 98 of you guys in here. So I go as you guys go. That's how I pretty much roll with my live streams. Miss Scouting Pro, you said also AT&T will run at 40%. 40. So I'm sorry. I said 60%, but it's 40. My fault on that. However, there's not an advantage to the Cowboys. Most of the ticket holder sales visitors will be normally opposing team. Cowboy fans don't get loud for some reason. And that's how it's always been. But I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking maybe because the team is going to get better. If maybe with this new coaching staff, they might change that narrative. I don't know. We'll see. But you're right. You're definitely right about that. It's never been a home field advantage for this team. But I know that week 1 last year, when we were at the game last year, week 1, we definitely were loud when we were there. So I don't know. maybe hopefully things change with this team as far as the fan base goes. And I think because Jerry built such a comfortable stadium, it's again, you got those rich people when they don't get loud. They're just like, oh, the Cowboys scored. Wonderful. Wonderful. They scored. Wonderful. But, you know, the real diehard fans, we in there, yeah, mother, yeah. You know, we out there throwing beer at each other and talking mess. So that's it. That's it. Cowboys fan 91, definitely appreciate all y'all support, man. I mean, that means everything to me right now. It really does. We're looking to get number 6, the run for 6. The run for 6, guys. That's what we need to be focusing on right now. You tend to see more fans at the tailgate than in the stadium. I have a theory as to why. Now, I've been there. I've been to the stadium maybe about 5 times now, Miss Scouting Pro. I've done the tailgating thing out there, and I love all of it. And I just wish that once we get to the game, and I know some of the fans probably don't even go inside, or maybe they're just in a standing only area, but I think that more people need to get involved into what's going on with this team. More support helps the team win, in my opinion. All right, DT, see you, brother. Any last? I'm getting ready to cut the stream, guys, in a couple of minutes. Any last questions, comments, concerns you guys have for me? I just want to say real quick though that I'm excited about the season. I'm looking forward to watching some good Cowboys football this year. Now, like I was telling you guys earlier in the stream, I'm taking a grain of salt in the beginning of the season because the first couple of games are going to be like warm-up games. So the first couple of games might be a little rough, not just for the Cowboys, but for everybody. So that's how I look at it. Good night, Robbie, man. Appreciate y'all coming in here. Any concerns on our injuries? Not really. I think a lot of the guys that have light injuries, they're going to be back. They're just keeping them out for precautionary reasons, and that's Amari Cooper included. Am I going to be live streaming with Mark during the games? I don't know, Young P. I hate the live stream the same time he does because again, Mark has way more subscribers than I do, like almost quadruple what I have. So if I live stream, more people are going to be watching him than me. So I like to have my own time. The only time I normally do it the same time he does is if it's like the draft or if it's something like really important that we're all doing. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I might do a thing where he might live stream during the game, and then I'll live stream after the game to talk about the game. Maybe we'll do it like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Say, well, Honolulu, what do you think about him? I said it in the video when I was talking about the roster. You can go back and look at that. But basically, I was just saying that he might actually get a spot on this team because Jameis Olawale is not here. And again, since Sawo can do both running back and fullback, I think that sets the bar high for him. Bones Crush, appreciate you coming in here though. That's the thing. You guys make this channel go. Because like Mark Holmes says all the time, without you guys, it can't happen. And he's right. It can't happen. Like I'll just be talking to myself. We need to have $100 giveaway come game day. Yeah, we can talk about that, Joseph. We'll talk about that. We'll do that. Dave Moore, good night, guys. So good night, everybody, man. Appreciate everybody coming to the chat. You guys liking, sharing, and commenting. Those of you that if you got fellow Cowboy fans that don't follow my channel, tell them about the channel. Word of mouth is the best source of growth, in my opinion. So, you guys tell your friends that are Cowboy fan, even if they're not Cowboy fans. Tell them, you guys like my channel, sell it for them. So just like you guys appreciate me, I appreciate you guys. You guys see my next video tomorrow. I'll chat with y'all later. Y'all have a good evening. Peace out.